All right, here is my 2024 Fleetwood Fortis. We'll take you on a little walkthrough. First, we'll do the outside compartments. So this one here is a big old grill. It's your outdoor kitchen. There's your griddle. You got a mini fridge. You got plugs. You got a wash station. There's a little rack for your grill if you want to do that. Some storage empty for you. Nice. Good to go. Back here, we have these other side compartments. Empty. This one has a bunch of tools and extras for you. An extra hose, a battery charger, some tape, some rope, an extension cord, a pair of pliers, some Allen wrenches, WD-40, tire pressure gauge, a blanket for outside, a surge protector, and the box from the Performance Wedge mount for Starlink that's on top. A couple bungee cords in there. Here I got you some camping chairs and your tow hookup for the back. There's the Blue Ox, just in case you need it. Easy enough, goes on there, and then you can tow your vehicle. Next one is a couple of basketballs, or a basketball and a soccer ball, a couple of leveling pads, and the wheel blocks. And just so you can see, we do have the levels down, and we're already on some leveling blocks. You can't see them that well, but here, if I zoom in, there you go, and you can see that little red underneath. So we're standing up good right now. In here is your inverter and your control panel. So this is key. There's your solar panel as well. Inverter is what keeps you going when you're not plugged into power. Good to go in here. There is a breaker that is good to know about on the side of this little guy. There's a black button right down there on the bottom of this gray box. One of the main breakers. It's not in your breaker panel inside. All right, we'll go inside. So here we are inside. Beautiful coach. So just cleaned up. There's your front seat. I'll turn it on so you can see the odometer. Leaving you a little cell phone stand here. That's the brake when you press it. There it goes. You can hear that engine. 18,968 miles, and I just drove it. There you go, 3,600, 82 hours. Got you a full tank of gas in here. Got the blinds up, but all the blinds come down, right, just like that. We got a shade on the front that comes down with a button. Here's your generator, kickstart, and over here is your buttons for your shade, a little auxiliary battery. This is your leveling system for your jacks. So you can see it says level, jacks down, pumping 14.2 volts through the engine. If you want to retract, all you do is you hold this retract button. Your parking brake has to be on, your engine has to be on to retract it. You hold it, it'll come all the way up. It'll say complete, jacks up. And same thing, when you get to a place, you park, put it in park, put your parking brake on, you hit auto level, and it'll do it for you. Jacks come down, you wait for it to level out, and then you're good to go. Turn that off. All right, here's the rest of the coach. So from the driver's seat, you can see right now we've got the slides out, so plenty of space in here, leaving you with a mini vac. Under the couch, we have a ladder for this bed that comes down. The button is right here. You just put the key in, lower that, and across these hooks across the top, you can see there's also a piece of fabric under this couch that separates that bed from the rest of the living room. You also have a table down there. The ladder hooks right here, and the table goes right here in between the two captain's chairs. These swivel around with the buttons on the side, and you can have dinner there. This pulls out into a bed, but it does have two seat belts. This has two seat belts as well. Sorry, this shade comes up as well. Your TV right now, it's hooked to the wall, but if you just pull this down, then you can extend this TV. Here is your control panel. So here's your levels. Currently just a little bit of fresh water. The gray is empty, the black shows 3/4 full, so we'll dump that. Liquid propane, you get half a tank. You can see that we are plugged into power, 50 amp, everything is powered, everything looks good, 50 amp. Our utilities, water pump is on because I'm not hooked into water, everything else is off. If you want to turn on hot water, here's the key. You turn on this liquid propane water heater, you come over here, this control panel, once I turn it on, this control panel underneath the kitchen sink will beep. It'll show you your output temperature, and then you can set it to what you want. And then when you come up here, turn on the hot water, this will immediately start showing, and then the output temp will start going up. And the key here, the big secret, is that when you want to take a hot shower, start it in the kitchen, then turn on your water in the shower, and it'll go from there. Here's what we're leaving you with. We've got an electric skillet, a colander, a pot, a skillet, a teapot, a rice cooker, and just a regular old pot and some aluminum foil. I'm leaving you with cups and plates, mugs, a French press, an electric kettle, and a toaster, microwave and fridge. Fridge is full of stuff. I won't bore you with it, but it works. It works great. It's been going strong, kept everything nice and cold for us. Here's your kitchen appliances, or sorry, kitchen cabinets for spices and oils and whatnot. And then down here, not a storage compartment as you can see, but this is your electrical panel, so you'll want to work on that. Sorry, there it goes. If you ever have any electrical, or sorry, outages, that's your breaker box. Here's your bedroom. Again, slides are out, so you can see there's your storage compartments, and then all of these are empty with the exception of one here for a TV remote. Big closets, plenty of space to fill in. And then here's your kids' cave. So 2 beds back here. This one folds out onto a bed as well, just like this. There it is. And then you've got a bed right up there. This has a second bathroom. I've left you with some hand soap in each bathroom. Show you the shower and another TV. Remote is right down there. Plenty of space. Up here is your Starlink. So this will work immediately as soon as you register the dish. Let me show you your other bathroom. Here it is. Shower. Left side is hot water, right side is cold water. Like I said, you want to start the hot water there, then turn this on, and then you can turn off the hot water in the kitchen, and the hot water will be on. Again, I am leaving you with RV safe toilet paper in each bathroom. You do want to buy RV safe toilet paper. I got some toilet bowl cleaners. I got a plunger in each bathroom, an RV plunger, and the other one empty up here. I'll take this hand towel with me, empty in there. All right, let me show you how to bring in your levels. So the car is running, the engine's on, not the levels, I'm gonna bring in the slides. Car is running, engine's on. You wanna be sure you close everything, and you have to be real careful about making sure nothing is in the way of the slide. So I'm gonna take this out of the way. I'm going to make sure this captain's chair is leaning forward enough so that it's not aligned with this wall. This whole wall is going to slide in, and this fridge is all going to slide in. So captain's chair is out of the way. Nothing else is back there. I'm going to replace this so it doesn't move around. And now this room slide out, you can see, you just bring it in, you just click in and you hold, and there it goes. It'll start moving. Slides all the way in. There it is, done. No problems. Slide is in. And then to slide in the other one, again, You just want to make sure there's nothing in the way. Nothing in the way. I'll get these pillows out. Nothing here. So you come back here and you hold this in, and now you'll see the bed start to move. And here it comes, and it'll slide all the way up against this wall, so that if you want to get in the back after these slides are in, you really need to climb over this bed, or I guess unless you're a child, you can climb underneath. And there you go. All good, slides are in. You've got 2 more belts in the back, so on that couch. So with the camping chairs, or sorry, with the 2 captain's chairs, those 2 in the back, and then these 2 here and 2 more here, you've got 8 belts. And that's your Fleetwood Fortis.